Just remember, reel. Stop, slow it down. No, you can reel. Okay, you got a big one,
Look at him.
We're out here today. I'm about to go out. I'm in my wetsuit and I'm gonna walk out here. So I was just about to walk out and I'm gonna show you the size of this stingray. Now I said it before that I walked out here, and sometimes you gotta do that stingray shuffle because you don't want them to stab you. I did have a barb in one of my boots before. That's why you gotta wear these boots. But let me see if I can show you this one here. I'm just gonna wait for the sun to come out again, but he is a big one. This is a pretty big stingray over here. So I'm just gonna walk out here. I was just about to walk out with my line until I spotted him. That's why you got to be so careful. And I really like to only go out here on clear days, but I have done it in muddy water. But here's a prime example on why you do not want to go out here, or if you don't know what you're doing, on days when the water is muddy. But if you look, we're going to inch up on him. He's right in front of me. Take a look at this one right here. Look at the size of this stingray. So he's right there. You can see the tail. I'm just going to stand right here. I'm not going to move, but there goes the tail. You can see the tail. He's right here. I mean, that's a huge stinger. He's right here. He's right in the sand. Look at the size of this stingray right here. Right in front of me. I'm just going to wait 1 second for the sun to come out so we can actually see him. But again, he is only in about a foot of water, so he's right in front of us. Let me walk to this side of him. I don't like the way that stinger is pointing right now, but look at the size of this ray. I'm going to come around to this side of him. I don't know if you can make him out right here, but you can see his tail. We're going to see what happens here in a minute. I'm just gonna inch up on him. I want to wait just 1 second till the sun comes out, till you can make out what he is. But I'm gonna put it up right here. Look at the size of that ray. There's the tail there. Look at the barb. Let's wait for the sun to come out of it, but he's buried right in the sand. Now, can you imagine walking here and stepping on this thing? I mean, it's probably one of the biggest ones I've seen out here in a while. I didn't even really know they were that huge. It's probably one of the biggest ones for sure. It's got that barb pointed at me right now. I'm just gonna move over to this side. Look at that. Look at the size of that ray. You can make out his tail right there, but that is a big ray. I mean, if I extended both of my arms around like this, that's probably about the size of him right now. Let's take another look. You definitely do not want to get stabbed by that, so that's how careful you have to be when you come out here. Just gonna walk around here. It's awfully windy, but he's sitting right in here and he is huge. There he is. Let the sun come out. I'm going to give you a little bit of a side angle right here. And again, this is why you got to be awfully careful when walking out here. Look at the tail on that. Can you see him right there? That is one big ray. Just here, he's right down here. Now that the sun comes out, you should be able to see him, but look at the size of that. Here we go. Now I'm going to give you, he's right there. Look at the size of that ray. Beauty. Would definitely be fun to catch. Look at that. There's the tail. There's that big stinger. Big ray. So he's right here. I'm right in the water next to him. So that's what you got to be really careful of, is walking right on that. So I'm just gonna walk back now. Let me walk around this way. But that is a massive stinger on that. Let me try and get a different angle if I can, but he is freaking huge. Right here, sitting in about a foot deep of water. That's why you got to be really careful in these places. So that is a huge ray right out there. He's sitting right over there. So I'm walking out here right now, and as I was talking about that ray, I had walked out here many times and I always shuffle. One time there was something that was like a hard metal in my boot. I actually thought it was a fishing hook, and I was trying to pry it out with my pliers, and I did, and finally when I pulled it out, it was a small barb from a smaller stingray, but nothing like that one we just saw there. That would have went right through the boot. But lucky I was wearing a boot that day, because that would have been a really painful sting. But that one there, that barb would have went right through. That was a really big barb on that one. So you got to be really careful in these waters. So I'm kind of sliding my feet right now. I'm looking out for any dark spots. I like it when the sun comes out. That makes it easier for me to see. But right now I'm kind of just shuffling my feet here to see if there's anything right here. I don't see anything, which is good. But I tell you what, once you get waist deep in this water and you tap something like that, it can become very sketchy really quick. So we're just kind of shuffling out here. I'm not going to go much farther today. I'm going to probably just let it go right about here. See if we can get something a little shallower. I got a heavy weight on, so we're just going to launch it. There we go. Still pretty shallow. Turn around. I'm going to loosen the drag all the way. This allows me to keep it tight now. I'm a little on edge after seeing that big one. We're going back. I thought of possibly catching them, but then I thought to myself, nah, I don't feel like dealing with that today. There's nothing like ending your Sunday with a giant barb through your leg. So I'm just walking it back. Even loosen the drag a little more. I do it this way, or I just pull back, so this way the line stays tight on the way back in. I don't know if this is a bite, but this is really moving. It might be wind. It's pretty good right now. We got both lines in the water. We're gonna see what we can get. Something gave it a little nibble. We just had a bite right here. I don't know what it was. I don't want to go out yet and check the shrimp because it might still be on, and then it's a ton of work to walk out there. But that's a good sign. He's off. Damn, hold on. Holy shit. That was a monster. That's something else picked it up. Holy crap, did he pull drag. Hang on. Oh. First tug was a good one. Something else picked it up. Oh, wow. So I was walking in, and then something pulled the bait on the way in, and I felt it. It wasn't small. Holy crap. Something odd is going on here. The wind has picked up quite a bit again. Okay, something else I think picked it up. The first thing, but we might have a little catfish on now. I got something on. So we're gonna find out in a minute. I don't think this one's big. Something tugged at it first, but there could be a school of fish out there. Let's see what we got. It's hard to tell when you have this heavy gear and then it's so windy. But there's something on. Doesn't feel heavy at this point. He's just coming in. can see, look at how long my leader is. This is 50-pound braided line with an 80-pound mono leader for those giant redfish out here. The point of this is when this thing casts, this moves. When it hits the sand, now you got all this bouncing around in the waves. The waves are going to push this thing around all over the place, and it's going to be an awesome bait out there. So that's the point of that. Also, so no big ones break off. So I just took the line out again about another 100 yards. I'm getting a really weird energy out here right now. I become at one with nature, and I can feel it right now. There's an odd energy, a good energy, but I can really feel it when I'm out there. There's all kinds of stuff, and in all my years of fishing, I don't think I felt this energy out here right now, despite catching really big redfish out here. I've also noticed when you go in the water and then you have animals of that size, whether it's a giant ray or big alligator, they can feel your energy, and they know whether you're scared, whether you're gonna bother them or leave them alone. And whenever I walk around them or just leave them alone, they stay put and they tend not to bother you. So that's where we're at right now with that giant ray. But are you ready to catch some big fish here?
Yeah, I'm more than ready.
All right, good. We're gonna get into some really nice fish here in a minute. I can feel it. Come on, take it, take it. That was a nice hit there. Look at that. Okay, I got him. Whatever this is, I got. Okay, let's see what it got a little weight to him. Grab the pliers. Let's go down here and see what we got. Yeah, when he went down that second time, you see how I reeled?
Yeah, I did.
I got him that time.
Let's see what it
Might be a catfish. It doesn't feel too big. I don't know what it is. Red. No, it's a catfish.
Oh, what do you know?
Yeah, we got a catfish here, unfortunately. Oh, he's a fat one, isn't he?
He's a big boy.
I'm just gonna do this. Around. There he goes. So we got a little catfish. I can tell you I'm getting my workout in, going in back and forth in this water, but that's part of it. But we just let him go. We want to get a big red here, so that's what we're hoping for in a minute. Just remember, reel, reel, reel. Stop, slow it down, slow it down. No, no, you can reel. Okay, you got a big one, you got a big one. Keep reeling. Is he off? Hold it up, bring it up, bring the rod up. There you go.
He's got some weight.
Yeah, he does. Keep reeling. All right.
Come on. Oh.
Oh yeah, wait, slow it down, let him pull. You got a big one, you got a big one.
He ain't
You got a
getting
big
away.
red, you got a big red.
He's got some nice weight.
Yeah, okay, there you go. You got a big red on. You either got a big red or you got a big black drum. Now lift it up. There you go, let him pull. Reel, 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 don't let him off. You might have let him go. I want you to reel up and come down.
Up?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got a nice one on. You got a beauty on. Use those muscles. I knew it as soon as I was walking back in with the line, something nailed it hard. So I pass it off to Jesse here, so we're gonna see what it is in a minute. He was pulling drag pretty good. And then once you get them in, I'm gonna pass you this and I'll take over
Okay.
with landing them. Okay, where is he? I don't even know where he's at. I want you to reel up.
See him?
No, I don't see him yet. You saw him?
Pretty sure I did. Don't even tell me he saw. Oh no.
Oh, keep reeling. Don't let it go. I don't want you to lose him. Yep. There you go. Yep, keep fighting. There you go. Use those muscles. Come on, I know a way out there. You gotta fight them. Keep reeling. Oh yeah, you got a beauty. You got a big red. Look at the size of that red. Oh, you got a shark. You got a little shark. Okay, I didn't know that.
Alright.
Wow, you got a little bull shark. Okay, so just reel him in.
Wow, guys.
Yeah, he gave you a good fart. Oh, it's a little hammerhead, I think, or yeah. Okay, so what I want you to do is go grab the pliers. Go grab the pliers.
What a catch.
Yeah, go grab the pliers.
Alright.
So we're gonna, you don't want him. Okay. So we're just gonna let him go. So I'm gonna pull him back. There he goes. He's gonna find his way on his own. So let's let him go here. It's a beauty. We're just gonna let him go on his own. So that was a beauty catch. Like I said, there's all kinds of fish in here. And this little shark bit the shrimp. So here he goes. We're just letting him go. He's a beauty. So we're walking up. What'd you think of that? Did that give you a hell of a fight or what?
Yeah, guys, that was like insane.
I
thought
saw you
had
using
a
those.
red.
Yeah, so did I.
It turned out to be a
I
damn
never got a shark out of here, but
No.
like I said in the beginning, the elements are out of control. I mean, he did have a row of teeth,
He did.
and I mean, he was barely hooked too. The hook came out no problem, but he had a row of teeth. My leader's a little beat up, but I can't believe we landed that shark.
Holy crap, guys.
What a beauty, what
That
a
was
fight,
amazing,
huh?
yeah.
Holy crap. So again, I told you when we first came out here, I had a weird vibe. In all my years of fishing here, I never got a shark, especially from here. So that's all that becoming at one with nature. Man, what a fight. How do you
Holy
feel?
crap. I feel freaking amazing, and I want to go catch another shark.
Yeah. It's got another bite here. Oh, he's on. Whatever I have is on, but he feels small. Definitely not like that shark, so we're going to see what we have here. I think we got a little catfish right here. We got people watching us down there, and I'm kind of giving up my hot spot, but I don't think they have the guts to come out here anyways. Do you?
No, absolutely not.
Another catfish, but I'd be surprised.
Never know. They're catfish.
Yeah, that's another catfish. So I'm just gonna see if I can get him off right here. I'm just gonna grab him right here, and then we are gonna throw him off right there. Alright, cool. Well, I'm gonna get him back out there and see what else we can get. Okay, I'm gonna put, we were using shrimp. Now we're getting all kinds of bites, so I'm gonna try to use some cut mullet. Okay, that's good right there. You're good. Okay, so I'm gonna hook this on now. We're gonna try and see, since we've been getting some big bites, we're gonna put this on now, and I'm gonna walk out there. I'm gonna try some cut mullet this time. Hopefully we get into a monster. Getting a lot of action out here, so we'll see what we can get into. Okay, we got another one on. I was actually out in the water. Lift up, reel up, remember? Yeah. Here you go. Keep reeling, reel, fight them. Reel up.
And this is why you go to the gym.
Yeah.
So these fish don't get away. Oh my gosh.
Here, stop for a minute. Go now.
All right.
Keep reeling.
He's got some weight.
I want you to pull back and reel forward. Pull back. Reel forward now. Stop there. Okay, go now. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Work him in.
I don't want to. He's getting tired.
Slow him down, slow him down. Okay.
Thank you. Come on. I want to take you home.
Yeah, we're just catching fish after fish here. We're having a field day. Keep the pressure on him. I don't see him yet, but you got a big one on.
Yeah, he's really big.
Yeah, you got a big one on. Wow.
I think it's a red.
Yeah, it's a big red. I think you got
I've been wanting one of these.
I think you got a really big red on. Slow down, slow down. Remember, don't crank it. Now reel it up. If you get tired and you want to switch off, just let me know. Reel it up, reel it up. Don't give him slack. Slow down, slow down.
Come on.
Oh, reel up. Reel it up. There you go. Reel it down. Oh yeah, it's a monster.
What is it?
It's a monster.
Oh, come on, Red.
Let me get the pliers. Yeah. You keep the pressure. Keep the pressure. That's why we use heavy gear. I got really heavy. Keep the pressure, don't. You're letting it loose. Let it loose. If you give him that slack line, he's going to come off.
Right here, guys.
Oh yeah, it's another shark, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think you got another shark on. Yeah, you got another shark. You're really liking that shrimp. Yeah. Come over here. All right, here you go. Let's trade. Yeah, here you go. Let's trade. Great fight.
Holy crap. Look at that shark. Wow.
That's funny.
Yeah. Look at that shark. I am. Wow, look at the size of him. What a fight.
Take it out of the Look at this beauty. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Just gonna revive him here. Just revive him. Here. Look at that.
Wow, guys.
Look at that. Look at the teeth on him.
Look at him.
Look at that.
Wow.
Beauty. Okay. Coming back, man. What a fight. What a beautiful fish. What a creature. That shark was out of control. I saw you were really getting tired out there.
Yeah, I was.
Seems like this red fishing expedition is now turned into a shark fishing expedition.
Oh, yeah.
So this is why when the action heats up, probably you should only have one rod. I was kind of caught in a tough position because she had the shark on. I was out there and it was coming for me, so I didn't want to get wrapped in the line. I tried to get back as quickly as possible. I think we're going to get down to one rod right now and see what happens with that.